We are studying how students learn by teaching others. To achieve this goal, we are developing an artificial intelligence teachable agent called SimStudent. In this software, you will learn to solve equations by teaching your SimStudent, which is shown as Mike in this example. Your goal is to teach Mike well enough so that he can pass the quiz. You may start by quizzing SimStudent. When you click on the quiz button, SimStudent takes the quiz. Here, your SimStudent solved the one-step equation correctly. The quiz has multiple levels. Now, you have your SimStudent working on two-step equations. This time, your SimStudent failed to solve a problem. Let's teach it how to solve this problem. First, enter a problem for SimStudent to solve. SimStudent is pre-trained and might suggest a step to solve the problem. You now provide feedback on the correctness of the step performed by SimStudent. Here, you disagree with SimStudent's suggestion to add 3 to both sides. When you disagree, SimStudent might make another attempt. When SimStudent does not know how to perform a step, it will ask you for help. Then, you can demonstrate the correct step by entering the expression on the interface. Once the problem is solved, SimStudent checks the solution by plugging it back into the original equation. That way, we can make sure that the problem is solved correctly. When you are teaching, SimStudent occasionally asks you questions. Here, SimStudent is asking why you demonstrated a particular step. You then type the answer in the chat box. SimStudent might also ask why you disagreed with the step that it suggested. When asking so, SimStudent compares a past experience with the current step and asks you why the same skill does not apply here. If you need to review math concepts, the software provides you with review resources. The unit overview explains basic concepts of equations. Examples shows typical solutions for each type of equation. You can walk through the steps and explanations. To understand why students learn by teaching, we are conducting studies in local schools. In the past 5 years, we went to 9 schools to run 6 studies with a total of more than 1,000 students, including a study in the Philippines. The results show that students' proficiency in solving equations increases by 10% after teaching SimStudent for 4 days. It was also observed that to make learning by teaching effective, students often needed adaptive scaffolding on how to solve problems and how to teach. Based on this observation, we have improved our software by adding the third agent called Mr. Williams, who acts as a teacher for the student. We will continue to investigate why and how students learn by teaching.
I think that by helping another student to understand the problems, it helps you to understand the problems more as well. So yeah, it was fun teaching him.